Neal Brown.
Good. I appreciate the strong showing here. I figured some of y'all would be getting that free company trip to Bahamas. Huh? Select. No, it was good. We've had two exciting practices with open to the fans. Hope they enjoyed it. A lot of young kids out. You know, there's been some good and bad. This kind of way preseason practices kind of go. There's some spiritedness about it. We had, you know, if you go down this practice schedule, you know, we did a first down period that I thought, you know, was about even both ways, winning 7-on-7, and that was bad. You know, y'all are probably going to ask some questions about that. It was pretty bad. But we came back and we were able to score, I think, most of every drive in the red zone, and then we moved the ball pretty good in team. So, you know, we're young at wideout. You can see it. There's some times where we make some really good plays, like Thaddeus Snodgrass and Blake Bone made some really good plays. And then there's some times when we're struggling getting off man, and a lot of that has to do with just pad level and understand that it's a little bit different than high school. You know, this is what I always tell them to kind of make it real for you, is I tell them to pick out the best player they played against in their high school career, the very best player. Think about it, okay? Now, that player, you're going against somebody as good or better every single day in practice. You know, so it's just a totally different world for them. But quarterbacks did some good things. You know, we've got a rotation where Patrick was up first today, so he got a good percentage of the team reps, and then Reese and Drew were kind of rotating with the twos there. It was Drew's day yesterday, so during that open practice, he got several more reps than the other two. It's Reese's day tomorrow, so that's kind of how we're going. Questions?
This one might be repetitive, but what's different about days like today where you have us and fans out here watching as compared to, you know, a normal day for you guys?
Got to watch my language. It's good. It's good. You don't want to do it every because you get worried about, you know, we're going to be different. We've changed some things what we're doing offensively and defensively, so you don't want to have every practice open because you never know who exactly is coming in and out. But it's good. You know, I think our kids enjoy it. You know, you're getting into that count. We're in around, you know, I don't know if it's 9, 10, something like that practices, and it gets a little cumbersome, and guys starting to get a little tired. So when the fans are over there, it gives them a little energy.
Why is Ryan wearing the red jersey, and what about his catch there in the end zone near the end
zone? Well, he's one of our better players, and that catch kind of got us going. We had a good first down period. I thought we won that probably, and then we struggled during 7-on-7, and then I think it was 3rd and long there, and we called early at the same play. He scored a touchdown on against South Carolina, so we called that play, and he went up and made a great play and got us going.
What about the red jersey?
Yeah, the red jersey. That's just precautionary. Yeah, that's it. We don't want him getting hit.
What's Bone give you when a quarterback can just put it up?
Yeah, he made a great play today on a goal line fade, and that's something we didn't have. We didn't have any at any point last year. You know, that's something we made a living on at Tech. We were long on the outside. We went about 6'4". We had a kid that was a reserve in 12 that came in as about 6'5". Then we had another kid about 6'1". And we really, you know, I think we were up in the top 5 probably in touchdown passes or really all 3 years that we were there. And we did a really good job throwing those goal line fades, goal line post routes in the back of the end zone there. Once we got down, and we scored touchdowns at a real high percentage, and that's something we didn't have the luxury of having last year. So we went out and really concentrated on getting 2 guys with really good length, with Bone and Baker. We got Rashad Cunningham coming back off his the year he set out, and that's something we're putting a premium on in this recruiting class also.
You talked about wanting to possibly redshirt one of those true freshman running backs. They've both shown a lot in the last couple of days that we've been able to see. Are they going to make that hard for you, or are you okay with that?
You know, I mean, no question. We're going to play the best ones. You know, we're going to play the best kids. You know, Stanley's really starting to come on. He's making some. He made a couple of really good runs today. You know, and what I tried to explain to him, he broke one to the outside that was against the 2s. If it's against the 1s, he would have got ran down. So just trying to explain to him, hey, you're not going to outrun everybody. You know, it's better to get a 2-yard gain than a 5-yard loss, and that's something that's, you know, you just need some experience. But Mikael Horton did a really good job in our short yardage segment there, and he gives us that added dimension. And he got a few more carries today because Josh Clemens didn't go.
To segue off on Cunningham, you put a lot more pressure on him to step up and play.
Yeah, we need him to come on. We need him to come on. He needs to be in front of those freshmen, you know. And he's had a really good camp. Didn't have his best day today, but he's done better. He's a guy that's starting to have a feel for what we're doing. He is a big body. He can catch it. He's done a really good job through camp. I don't think you got to see it today, but he's gone up and got several down the field balls, and that'd be a huge boost to us if we can get something out of it.
As far as tight end goes with Stephen Jordan and
Ronnie and those guys. How do they fit into the offense right now, and how's the competition going? With those
Yeah, they're doing good. I think both of them are going to play quite a bit. You know, I'm impressed with how Ronnie Shields has bounced back. Didn't have a huge role for us last year. Played a little bit. He's added some weight. His practice habits are much improved. His attitude much improved. And then Borden is doing well. He had probably his best practice today. He caught one really good ball down during our first down period that would have gone for a big gain. But I'm pleased with what those two guys are giving us, and they both will be a factor for us.
You've had a few guys sitting out at the wide spot at X with Javis and Alex and Jeff. What are those extra reps done for Rashad and Blake and Thad, and how they responded to those extra reps?
Well, I think Thaddeus and Bone and Baker have benefited the most. You know, we needed. You know, it's never a blessing to get those guys hurt, and we've got to get Javis Blue back out here fast because where he missed the spring, you know, and like today, you know, Drew Barker said, I've never thrown a pass to Javis Blue, and I was sitting there thinking about it. Yeah, other than the summer, you're right, probably. And so we need to get those guys back out here, but it has afforded us the luxury of giving those guys some reps, you know, and they're getting more. Like you looked out there today, and Blake Bone and Thaddeus, you know, and Dorian, they're all going with the ones.
With JoJo, he's been out the last couple ones we've seen. Was that precautionary, and is he
Yeah,
better? And
no, he's
is he
fine.
where you want him to be?
Yeah, he just had a little strain. Nothing. He would have played today if it was a game, and we kind of held him back. He wanted to go. He did a lot of the individual stuff. We just held him out of team reps today.
Swindle being back out there give you a little more swagger up front.
Well, I mean, he's kind of the heart and soul of what we are. You know, up front and on the whole team. He gives us energy. You know, he's the leader. I think I said that back during the spring. I think Coach Stoops has addressed it. He went to media days. I think he's the leader on offense so it's definitely beneficial when he's out there.
And folks, thank you very much. You need to